Hey guys, welcome back to the review, and today we're going to talk about the Hulu side of the streaming sites. As I mentioned, we are going to talk about all the streaming sites that are about to be coming out, figure out which one's the best one for us to pick, or to decide whether we want to switch to a different type of service, or keep one, or add some more. So today we're going to talk about Hulu. Primarily, if you guys don't know, Hulu is actually owned by Disney and was previously owned by Comcast, NBC, or they're still in the works of that. As far as I was reading, it seemed that Disney was about to finish purchasing them, or they purchased them. I'm not sure yet, but either or, it kind of makes sense for a lot of things that we're going to talk about going forward. So what is Hulu? Hulu is basically another streaming site that we can use to get everything you basically need. I mean, as far as TV shows, programs, movies, everything we're going to like to get. One of the things that I was doing as, a YouTube user myself is see what exactly they have. Going a little bit more in depth, I picked the stuff that I like, but I mean, there's other things that are available for many different people. They have categories like apocalyptic kind of shows, anime, drama, sci-fi. They have some Hispanic shows. They have fantasy crime. They have a lot of things, a lot of programs, much like the Netflix categories. Some of the things I like is the option that I can watch my show without commercials. I think that's awesome. That's very similar to Netflix, but again, you have to pay for that. So that's kind of the thing I don't like. Unlike Netflix, you can watch a show and you could get it without commercials as well, but you also have to wait almost a year or 6 months or something like that in order for you to get that show to be in play. So there's a plus and minus in everything. One of the things is that I also like about the Hulu feature or the Hulu program is that if I miss an episode, because I have regular cable right now, but if I miss an episode, I can actually go and get on Hulu and find that episode and watch it. Now, one of the things that is also to be noted here is that not all programs are available on Hulu. That's one of the other things I dislike as well. That you pay all this money and then not all the programs are available to show. But as usual, or the reason why I mentioned who's the owners of these things, you get to see a lot of the networks that are available on Hulu. So you have Fox, you have NBC, which is an owner of Hulu. You do see some Marvel programming and Disney programming, including Marvel shows and things of that sort. And you get to see also ABC is another contributor, which if I remember right, that's also owned by Disney. So you do see a lot of other networks on there. I'm just mentioning the big ones, but those are one of the things that I kind of noticed. So as far as what else that they have going for them, I really like that they're expanding more on the anime side. I'm an anime nut, a gamer nut, and everything like that. And the cool part is that they're expanding that. And I think they partner up, it seems like, because it almost seems that every intro to every anime that I would watch on Hulu is Funimation. And if you're not familiar with Funimation, they're a known company that likes to distribute and it's particularly dubbed titles or dubbed anime into an English language as opposed to a Japanese language. So those are one of the things that I like, is that they're expanding into that world. But part of that like is also the dislike. So the dislike also comes to the anime aspect, is that they don't have a variety of dub programs. Now for me, I watch both. I watch sub and I watch dub, so it doesn't matter to me. I do like sometimes watching the dub because I could, pay attention to the story a little more clearer, and I could also pay attention to the designs, the artwork, all that stuff. So that's for me as an animation nut. But they don't have that available. Now it's available on Funimation, so if you're partnered with them, why not have the ability to get the dub programs a little sooner as opposed to later, which you have to wait almost like 6 months to a year in order for you to even get that option. So that's one of the things I really disliked about that side of Hulu itself. Now another option that we are going to be getting, or let me start with the shows. The shows that they have are pretty cool. They have original programming just like Netflix. but they have a little bit more as well. That they're trying to expand that, so that's a really cool thing, and that's probably the reason why Disney Plus is also going to be a part, or able to be a part of, the Hulu community. So that's a cool way of integrating new programming, new content, and new material that Hulu can then utilize to expand their market base. So some of the shows that maybe I watch or I haven't watched, but I know it's really popular shows, is like the Handmaid's Tale. You have Marvel's Runaway. You have Victoria Mars. Just recently, Wu-Tang is also a part of that. So I appreciate the Wu. And I actually going to be watching that pretty soon. So, those are just some, but I mean, they really like to expand their original programming, and I think it's going to get even better and better as we get closer, or as we move forward towards Disney Plus going on. Now, talking about Hulu, if you're wondering how much does this cost, Primal, this is pretty cool. What is it going to cost me? Well, they have several plans, and now some of the plans may have with ads or without ads. Now, I pay the $11.99 package, which is the Hulu without ads. But if you can't afford that and you still want to have those options to get these type of shows, then you go with the $5.99 Hulu with ads. So it's still a great deal, great buy, and you can still watch whatever you were looking to buy. Of course, now if you're wondering, what if I want to get rid of my current provider, AT&T or Comcast or whoever, and go into straight streaming? That's one of the other benefits that I love about Hulu, and I'm really contemplating switching over to them just because I'm tired of my cable provider. But I want to switch to their Hulu with or without ads of live TV, so I can watch my live programming just like I would in my cable box and watch it at home. Now, what you're gonna need to buy is like some type of like Roku or Amazon Fire TVs, or something that is a device that you can download this program and then you can utilize that way. So that's a little bit more of a costly that you're going to be going through, because of the fact that you're going to be spending a little bit more money to get this service live TV wise, and utilizing all the things that I mentioned. Now, you may wonder also, can I still get my HBO, because I got to watch my Game of Thrones reruns that now, since the season ended, or I want to watch Westworld or some other program. Ballers is another one. Yes, you can get all the major networks as far as add-ons like HBO, Showtime, Cinemax, Star. So I'll put it on the screen what the costs are for each one, so you have an idea. Now, another benefit that they have, which I'm a little bit not understanding why they would have it, because you have the ability of going back and seeing it, but I guess if it's a particular live TV that doesn't have this feature, like CBS is not a part of these networks. Very few programs are available for rerun playback. So I think this might be one of the reasons why you would want to get this. Now, it's called the Enhanced Cloud DVR. Now, the Enhanced Cloud DVR is $9.99, and it allows you to record, I believe, up to 200 hours of recording time, which is not a bad thing, and you can still get a lot out of it. But I think that's the reason why there's some programs that are available on live TV, but you're not able to get that playback like if you were to watch, like, for example, any of the Chicago Fires, PD, or maybe like Blacklist is another one of those shows that, even though it's an NBC program, you can't watch Blacklist on Hulu. That's what I've noticed, at least. Another one that you might want to get if you're interested in getting this live TV aspect is definitely the unlimited screening. This will allow you to get more screen time for a number of people. So if you have, like, your wife wants to watch it in her room or in your master bedroom, or your kids want to watch it in the family room, and whatever the case may be, you have more options, more TVs that you can utilize, and there's no limit behind that. Another package, or two other packages that, just to note, if you're interested in getting some other programs, entertainment programs, they're called the entertainment add-ons, or something like FYI or Cooking Channel or some other additional programs that normally you would have to pay for even on regular standard cable, but you have that option too, which is $7.99. And then if you're also Hispanic and you wanted to listen to some Spanish programming, definitely get the Espanol add-on so that you can get your programs. It's like $4.99, so it's not really that bad of a cost, but you still have to pay for that additional cost. So those are some of the things that I've researched as far as which one is best for everyone. Again, for me, I'm really considering getting the live TV just because of the fact that I really want to get rid of my standard provider, and basically just stick to something more aligned. I see, as we go on with these type of shows, discussions or streaming discussions, I'm definitely seeing more of an opportunity that streaming is going to be the way of the future. Cable is going to be done, and it's going to eventually, everyone's going to go to streaming because of the fact of no one wants to deal with their rental fees that you have to pay for cable boxes. No one wants to deal with the cable companies that they charge one price and then increase it another 6 months later, or anything like that. Comcast, AT&T, they both do the same shit that really pisses me off and annoys me, and that's the type of stuff I don't want to deal with. And you get a set price, get a great value, and you get to also watch the programs you like to watch as many times as you want. So I think that's where I'm going to head to. We'll talk about the other programs. I'm trying to do Disney Plus, talk a little bit more in detail, as well as CBS and also Amazon Prime and Sling. I'm going to try to get a little bit more of those videos out so you guys can listen to, and we can make a decision at the end. Well, thanks guys for watching. I really appreciate your time. Please hit that like button below, hit that subscribe button as well to get those new content that I'm going to be putting out hopefully sooner than later, and then we could have a little conversation in the comments below. If you have any questions, catch me up on Twitter, and I'll see you soon. Have a nice day, guys. Bye bye.